Hi again, we're on section 6.1, continuing 6.1, and we're going to be working with this markup formula. And so if you take a look at this, Geriatric owns an antique store. He has the opportunity to buy a Tiffany style lamp for $249.99. If he's going to buy it, then that is his cost. All right, $249.99. And then it says if Jerry needs to maintain a 32.75% markup on cost, so my markup is on the cost, and we happen to know that cost, don't we? So 32.75%. Notice that I have $249.99 in the cost box, right? And the markup is on cost. And so it says, what amount should he sell the lamp for in a store? That's what we're looking for, the selling price. So then we set up the equation. The equation will be $249.99 plus 0.3275 times $249.99. This is simply a calculation question. So we're going to add the $249.99 to whatever we get when we multiply these two numbers. So when you multiply, you get $81.87. So my selling price is $331.86. It should be higher than cost always. So that's a good thing that we got a number that was more than my cost. All right, here's another one. Jenny's Flea Market has a mahogany dust for sale priced at $7.75. So if they have the flea market has this for sale, that means we know the selling price. So $7.75 is the selling price. And Jenny's Flea Market uses a 29.15% markup on selling price. So my markup is on the selling price. You might always want to pick this part out. It's important, right? Markup on selling price. And I happen to know the selling price of $7.75. And it says, how much did Jenny pay for the desk? So what was Jenny's cost? Once we have everything filled in our boxes, we can set up the equation. So cost plus 0.2915 times $7.75. And then we multiply those two numbers to get $225.91. To solve the equation now, we have to subtract so that we get our numbers together on one side. And so my cost is, right, that's what we're trying to find. We're solving for cost. My cost would be $549.09. And I'm going to circle that. Okay. On this next question, it's a little bit different. Pippin Properties is a property management company, and they provide skilled help to maintain large apartment complexes. Pippin Properties pays its employees $20.25 per hour. According to their accountants, they need to maintain a 22.3% markup based on the employee's hourly pay. In order to follow the accountant's advice, what hourly rate should it bill the property owners? When you first read through something like this, it might sound very confusing. It's always important to read more than once. And so if you read through it again, that might help. But let me just clarify a few things. First of all, employees' pay is going to be cost. Okay. And then what we bill the property owners, the selling price. Okay, so that's what we pay them, the selling price, or no, they pay us the selling price. Because what happens is the property management company makes money based on the difference between what they bill the property owners and what they pay their employees. Because the management company pays the employees to go do the work, but they bill the property owners at a higher rate, and then they make that money for actually doing the job of management. So when you look at this, 2025 is going to be cost because that's employees' pay. The markup percent is 22.3%. Now it says the markup is markup is based on the employee's pay, right? So it's on cost, markup on cost. And since the markup is on cost and we happen to know the cost, we're going to put 2025 in this box. And then it says, what hourly rate should it bill the property owners? Remember, that is selling price. So we're looking for selling price in this case. When I write out my equation, all right, it's going to be 2025 plus 0.223 times, times 2025. So this is just a calculation question. We're going to add 2025 to what we get when we multiply the 0.223 times 2025, which is 452. So basically the property management company makes 452 per hour of time that the employees work. And that's how they make their money, by doing the management and taking care of these things for the actual owners. All right, so selling price is what they will bill the owners per hour. All right, the property owners from the last question don't want to pay this much. So in other words, they don't want to pay $24.77 per hour to the management company. They expect to pay only $23.50 per hour. Okay, so $23.50 per hour is the selling price in this case, right? They don't want to pay more than that. And so this time we are looking for the cost because it says how much could they pay their employees per hour if they billed the property managers $23.50 per hour. Okay, so how much should they pay their employees? We don't know. They want to keep the markup is the same as the percent's the same as it was last time, so it's on cost. So it's going to be 22.3% on the cost. And this time we don't know the cost, so we have to put a C right there. We write the equation, 2350 equals 1C. Remember, that's a 1 we're going to be adding here, plus 0.223C. We add those two together. So 1.223C, and we divide by that to solve. Okay, and so when we divide 2350 by 1.223, we get 1922. Now remember, on the previous question, the employees were paid $20.25 per hour, and now it's been reduced to $19.22 per hour. And so that's what the property owners wanted, and so that's how that works out. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop this video and then we'll make one more video for the rest of this lesson.